Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Hey, we got 4 down. Right over there.
Now Haskins on 1st down. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick 1st down.
Redskins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mike. 58's the Mike. Let's go one more.
From midfield now, Haskins. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. First carry for Darius Geis, and he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Know your job. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Well, 58's the Mike. I'm coming after you. 58, right over there. Yeah.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Coming to you.
Dance, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go. Here we go.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 18. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
And it's 3rd down.
For that, 180. You're trash. You're trash. Real. 57. Hey, 57. 57. You don't want none of that.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taken at the 37. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Mike, 58. Quit talking about it and bring it. Crash.
2nd down, Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed, 42 yards. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
The score, Redskins 7, Browns 0. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And
that's caught inside the 20. And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down. A big play that time for Cleveland. 61 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Check hot route. Hot.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Oh, you got deep? Strong right.
They start on the ground with Geis. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Haskins. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to air one out. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
It's our time.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. That one goes for 24 yards. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7.
Makes the score Redskins 14, Browns 7.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Good. 180. We ain't giving up nothing today. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
It's caught by OBJ. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Gotta do better.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a 2nd down. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. To throw, Mayfield. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Joseph is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Haskins. A deep ball for Dotson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He finds some open field here. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point up and through, and it's now 17-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
Number
A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And Reed with it over the middle. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's first and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Throwing again on second and 10. Haskins. Myles Garrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now first and 10 at their own 16.
Here I come. Here I come.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Johnson on the counter. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends. They're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's Haskins to throw. Ducks him with a grab over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. On first down, it's Haskins. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he's going to go down again. Larry Ogunjobi able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Let's go.
Now Haskins, third and long.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sheldon Richardson. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Ryan Kerrigan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, standing just outside his own goal line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
Here we go.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's another.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give. Right side, it's Geis. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Push him back. Push him back.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He's got a 1st down past the 30. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
He's going to look deep now, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
On the ready. 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. Cut. Watch the twist.
On 1st down, this is Geis. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Right over there.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here I come. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And the blitz does come. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
4 down. Slam.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Caught on the right side, Reed.
Okay, baby, I see you.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Makes the score Redskins 24, Browns 17.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
The Browns take over.
We play to win. Let's
at their own
go.
25-yard line.
6, right there, 56. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
Mike's 56.
Hey, exit.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Man, that's trash.
Now Mayfield completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Browns first down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Browns 17. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Browns take over
Let's
first
go,
and
fellas.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike 56.
180.
Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Reuben Foster picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. Fighting through. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Mike. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Haskins going to try to throw it. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half.